Hi, welcome to Robyn's Roost, and today is day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas. Now, in your packet today, if you had the 12 days of Christmas gift pack, you will have a card base in pink, and then another piece in, this is Flirty Flamingo, this is Petal Pink, Flirty Flamingo, and then a scrap piece. It might be a little bigger than this, but this is for punching and stamping. And then you'll have 2 pieces of white, one for the front and one for the inside. So let's start with our stamping. So we're going to make a label. We had our label stamp, and I'm going to be using my black ink, and you can use whatever colors you have. Black is a nice neutral color. So I'm going to start with my greeting, and the longer you leave your stamp touching the paper, the more time it has to transfer the ink. And then I'm just going to, I had that one already on here, but let's find the happy birthday. Okay, so this stamp you could just toss down here in the middle, but if you have one that's longer, here's a little trick for adhering it so that it doesn't mushy out of shape, is just lay it down, let it relax, and then pick it up with the block. So this is going to be a birthday card. And remember, you're going to look at it to make sure that your ink is doesn't have any bare spots. And then leave it on for a little bit. Now, I'm not real happy with the way that stamps, so I could, this is the beauty of the clear stamps, you can line them up again. And I have given you some extra paper in case you try it and it doesn't work. It's pretty good, not perfect. I probably would restamp this, but right here I don't have a bigger piece. So then we are going to take our punch and go ahead and line it up and punch our paper out. So that's our stamping for that part. Now, let's see. Okay, I do need the black. I've got, we're going to stamp the butterfly randomly around the back of this white piece. Both of our white pieces, by the way, are the same size, so you can you don't have to worry about which one you have. And we're just going to randomly stamp some butterflies on here, and you're going to use the darker color that you have for your outline. And you can even have your butterflies go off the paper if you want. Make sure you have a scrap paper on the underneath when you're stamping. And then I'm going to come back in, and this is what's called two-step stamping. So this butterfly, the solid image, is going to fill in our wings. So I've got some petal pink here, and we're just going to ink up our butterfly and go ahead and stamp it. And if you have a light color like petal pink, you'll notice that your photopolymer stamps will get stained from the dark colors. You'll find that if you stamp the first time you stamp them before you've used them with anything else, if you use a light color like petal pink, it'll kind of seal them in and they won't get as stained. If it bothers you that they're stained. I don't usually do that just because the staining doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect the imaging or the stamping at all. And then on the inside, let's see, maybe we'll put some butterflies on the inside as well. Now I'm just going to show you that you could stamp these the opposite direction, right? You could take and do the pink first, and then come back with your outline with the dark color. Now I usually do the outline first because it's easier to see. Now when I go to line this up, you'll see that that light color is kind of hard to see. It does work though. I just wanted to show you that you can do it either way. And depending on the stamps, some work better one way or the other. So this is our inside, and then let's just do this just for you. And this is one that I said, you know, if it's a long straight shot like this, it's often better to lay it down, because if you put it on like this, it might kind of tend to, see, you can actually curve these if you want, right? If you have it somewhere you want it to curve. So it's better to have them down like that. And I'm just going to use my black again. And this is the inside of our card. And my black ink looks like it needs a little bit of juice on it. They do sell re-inkers. So, okay, let's see, I want the front. Let me just put this on here to see how it's going to look. I think that'll be fine. Sometimes you want to kind of lay your punch out that you're going to put on first, and then avoid having like your butterflies sticking out from it. I should have done that, but I didn't. Now, if you have a tape runner, and I usually use the Stamp and Seal Plus, but I did add some of these little dots that come in the paper pumpkin kits if you don't have a tape runner. And these you can pick up with the scissors, you can pick them up with your fingers. The Take Your Pick tool is perfect for that. Let me grab one so I can show you. So the Take Your Pick tool looks like this. It's got a tip like this or a tip like this. And it kind of just depends on what you like to use. It also has a glue tip on the end for picking up like little sequins. I like to use this end kind of for everything. It's my go-to. But I tend to just put a little bit of tape runner on the corners. You could put a little bit in the middle if you wanted. And then this is going to go just in the center of the card base. And we're just going to line it up. And our birthday greeting is going to go kind of in the middle here. And we are going to use, and you should have, in your kit that you got, you should have some of these, they're called dimensionals. And we're just going to put 2 of them on. And you know, because of where I have, let's see, do I want to put it over here? I wish I had that guy up a little higher. So, do as I say, not as I do, right? I'm going to just put that right there. And then we have to adhere our inside. Don't stick it down too quick. And our birthday card is all ready to go. So thanks for stopping by. I am actually excited to see, I'm starting to forget what I put in the packages, so I'll open day 5 tomorrow, and we'll see what we find. Talk to you tomorrow.